Hi. So welcome to our online course in financial reporting. My name is Nhyira Premium, and I'm very much excited to take you through this journey as you prepare for your examination. Now, the financial accounting is an introductory paper to the ICA syllabus, and the next build up from that is the financial reporting, which is in level 2, and then the final build up of this is in level 3, which is the corporate reporting paper. What it then means is that this financial accounting paper is a fundamental paper, is a foundational paper, and that sets you on the block to be able to be successful in financial reporting in level 2 and also to be successful in corporate reporting in level 3. Now, some of you are starting from level 1, so you are now starting the whole journey. And let me say off the bat that you don't need to have any prior knowledge in accounting or finance, because one of the things that freak out a lot of people who are coming into this course without any accountancy background or accounting background is that, hey, Shira, I've not done this before. I didn't do accounting in high school. I didn't even do anything accounting in first degree. So how do I go through this? No, this course is designed in such a way that I'm going to be teaching you as though you've not done anything in accounting before. So we're going to start from the basis, do the various things, and position you strategically to be able to pass the exams. I also understand that some of you enrolling in this course is not, you are not enrolling necessarily because you want to write the financial accounting exams because you have been exempted from that, but you want to gather some understanding and look at the foundations and the various things that you need to understand to help you to pass your financial reporting exam in level 2 or even corporate reporting in level 3. Whatever your need is, I am here to assist you in order for you to understand what financial accounting is all about and how that can assist you in order for you to become successful and, most importantly, take your life to the next level. Now, I have divided this course into various sessions as per the syllabus outline, and as you can see from the course outline, what I would recommend is that you go through the course the way it has been structured, as you see on the study portal. All materials that I'm going to be using throughout the discussion, the books, the reference material, the questions we're going to be solving, and the solutions to the questions, all these documents can be downloaded under this video. So you can check below this video and you'll be able to download all of the materials that you need in order for you to understand, because all documents that I'm going to be using throughout this course, like I said, the book, the questions, the solutions, everything, they are below the video. So check the link below the video, click on them individually, and then download all of them so that you can go through the course with us and prepare well for the examination, and most importantly, pass your exams. Also note that if there are any questions that you have as you watch any video, you know what to do already. You can send us to us on WhatsApp. You can see below the screen again, the rates, a WhatsApp line there, 050-114-9296. If you happen to be outside Ghana, then +233-50-114-9296. You send us hi on WhatsApp with your questions or whatever it is, then I will be available to assist you in order for you to prepare well for the examination and, most importantly, pass the exam. So how is this course designed? Now, for this session, for the first session, I'm going to go through the structure of the syllabus with you, tell you about how we're going to be learning it. We're going to look at the structure of the question paper in the exam hall. We're going to be looking at the key areas we need to focus on in order to increase our chances of passing the examination. And most importantly, how the entire session is designed in order to help you to become successful. So are you ready? Let's get into the discussion real quick, and let me share my screen with you and let's begin the journey. Let's see. Bringing it up. So share screen. Bringing up my iPad real quick. Okay, coming up. Oh, let's take that again. Okay. Right, so This is my screen and it is up. Let's go through it. So this is the syllabus for the ICAG current syllabus up to 2024 before any revision or modification is going to be coming in. But this is the syllabus and this is what we're going to be looking out for. Now, the syllabus is divided into 5 segments. And as you can see on the course portal, you see that we have structured the course also into 5 segments. And we're going to take each segment and talk about it in that case. The section A is the context, purpose, and qualitative characteristics of financial information. That is 10% of the syllabus grading in relation to that. So that is 10% of the syllabus grading in that case. Then we come to the recording of transactions and events. By far, this is one of the critical areas of the syllabus. As you can see, that is 30%. This is where we're going to be dealing with double entry, day books, 2-column cash book, 3-column cash book, correction of errors, suspense account, da, 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 da. Then we come to preparation of trial balance. We come to preparation of financial statement, then interpretation of financial statement. So when it comes to the section A aspect, I mean, this is the introductory aspect. This is where we look at what is business, what are the forms of businesses that we have, what are the elements of financial statement, what are the qualitative characteristics, what are the responsibilities of those charged with governance within an organization. Let's say the role of directors, the role of the other committees in the organization, maybe the remuneration committee, the audit committee, what is their role, what is their responsibility. Now, if you're in level 1, chances are you are also doing business law in that case, because that is a combination. I advise that if you're doing 2 subjects in level 1, you do financial accounting and business law. Now, when you're doing business law, some of these things are going to be coming up as well as you look at companies in that case. But we're going to be discussing all of these as well as we build our knowledge into that. Then we'll discuss the main elements of the financial statement. Now, when it comes to the main elements of financial statement, there are assets. You're going to be looking at that later on. We have assets, we have liabilities, we have equity, we have expenses, and we have income. And we're going to get into all of these things and define them off the bat as we move ahead in that case. Then we come to the qualitative characteristics. These are the attributes that the financial statements are required to have in order to make them reliable to the users of financial statements. And definitely we're going to be looking at the users of financial statement. Now, when we say users of financial statement, we are referring to the people who are going to be relying on the financial statement to make various decisions. And these are also called stakeholders. We will get into all these later on, but the issue about employees, management, customers, suppliers, creditors, the government, competitors, and other users, all of these people, shareholders, all these people are users of financial information, and we're going to be looking at their information need, why do they need that information, and what it is that they are requesting that to be done for them in that case. Then certainly we'll spend some time to look at the issue about the regulatory framework. That is a general purpose, generally accepted accounting practice, where we look at the various laws, the various rules that governs the accountancy profession. So the introductory aspect is going to be a bit bunch. We're going to be discussing a lot of issues there. That is 10% of the syllabus. We will also spend some time to look at accounting concepts and conversions. Okay, accounting concepts and conversions. We will spend time to look at issues such as the business entity concept, the going concern concept, the accrual concepts, the matching concept, the realization concept, the conservative concept or the prudence concept. We will look at the historical cost concept. We will look at the substance over form. Note that substance over form is not an accounting concept, but it is a principle that is going to be bringing in when we are looking at the qualitative characteristics of financial statements. One of the things that helps for financial statement to be faithfully represented is the substance over form principle, and we're going to be explaining all of these later on as we move ahead into the discussion. So for 10 And definitely in the exam hall, the examiner is going to be throwing something at you when it comes to this area in the exam hall. Definitely you're going to be having some questions coming in the exam hall relating to these things and what the examiner want to ask you about it in that case. Then we come to the B aspect. That is my favorite area. This is where the journey actually begins, recording transactions and events. Now, at the core of financial accounting is the double entry principle. And so this is where we're going to be dealing with the double entry, dealing with the issues about the various source documents, the day books, the ledgers. Then we look at how we do various accounting principles. So for instance, if I pull a transaction up that say Nhyira bought goods of $200 on credit. So if I bought goods on credit from who? Let's say Pamela. So Nhyira bought goods of 200 Ghana cedis on credit from Pamela. What will be the double entry? Now, if I'm in the books of Nhyira, okay? If I'm in the books of Nhyira, then Nhyira is buying. So when Nhyira is buying goods, inventories, then it goes to purchases. So we're going to be debiting the purchases account, okay, with the 200. And since Nhyira is buying on credit, what's going to happen is that we'll credit Pamela's account. And that is creditors. For your information, that is creditors. That is creditors. Now, in the books of Pamela, it's going to be different. If you're in the books of Pamela, Pamela is the one selling. So Pamela is going to be debiting. Now, assuming that Pamela was receiving cash, she would have debited, how do we call it? Cash book. But now Pamela is selling on credit to Nhyira. So we're going to have trade receivables for Nhyira because Nhyira becomes a debtor to the company there, 200. Then we'll credit sales in that case. So we're going to be spending a lot of time. So it's always, you have to always look at it from the perspective of the one in whose book we are preparing the account. Okay. And we're going to be looking at a lot of these things. This is the background of accounting. If you miss the double entry, you screwed. You screwed. And we're going to be spending a lot of time to look at how we can really carry out these. We will do a lot of questions. There are a lot of questions available in your question kits, and you are going to be going through all of these in order for you to really prepare well for the examination. Then we will spend some time to look at recognition of revenue and income, recognition of cost and expenses, property, plant, and equipment. That is about IAS 16. We're going to be spending some time to look at that. Then intangible assets and amortization. That is IAS 38 and IAS 36. Impairment of assets. We're going to be spending some time to look at that. Cash, how we account for it. Inventory, IAS 2. We're going to be spending some time to look at that. Trade receivables, trade payables. This is where we're going to be looking at the control account and how to prepare the control account, reconciliation of the control account, capital structure and finance costs. We're going to be dealing with all of those things in that case. And it's a huge aspect. It's a huge aspect. Issues about revenue expenditure. One standard we're going to be dealing with also is IAS 10. That is the events after the reporting period. So if, for instance, the year ends, let's say that we are with a company and the year ended of the company is 31st October. So at the end of 31st October, they've prepared financial